Greetings and various assorted salutations. This is a tutorial for student use on how to use the Class VR headset. Just a basic rundown of some of the controls and some things you might run into. First off, safety briefing. VR is not for everyone, and you really shouldn't be using VR, or you should use it with extreme caution. If you have the following issues, such as car sickness, seasickness, motion sickness, or are prone to seizures, you probably should not be using VR. If you are using the VR helmets and at any point you feel sick, dizzy, headache, or any other feelings of discomfort, remove the headset. Now, these headsets do come with straps, but you really don't need them the way these are configured. You can just put them up to your face and they will turn on. Now, with these helmets, you do not walk around with them. You remain seated at your desk. These helmets were designed for accessibility in a classroom, so you'll be seated at your desk when you are using them. If the helmet is already powered on, you just need to put it up to your face, and whatever was last running will pop up, usually the home screen. However, if you need to turn on the VR helmet, what you do is you would hold on to, on the left-hand side, there is this power button here in the center, and you would hold that down until you see the screen turn orange with an infinity signal on it. It may take a bit to load. That's perfectly normal. While we're on the controls, all the controls are on the side of the helmet, and they're designed to be accessed so that you could be wearing the helmet like this and press all the buttons. And there's some more controls over here. But it's designed to be used. The straps are an optional feature, and in general, I don't recommend you need them for most cases, not for the way we use them typically in our classrooms at this time. Now, to go over some of the features, the dot here is the OK button. This is kind of the select action button, and when you are looking around in your VR helmet, you'll see a white dot roughly in the middle of your screen, and basically that's your mouse pointer, and wherever you look for that, that's your OK button. There is a back button here, and that is the button closest to your nose, and that will take you back one menu. So if you're in an activity and you want to get out of the activity, you press back. Some programs may prompt you to say press back again to exit, the are you sure you want to quit kind of thing. Do note, and I'll try and show you this in just a minute, but if you have glasses or something else, you can switch the VR helmet to double vision, or you can switch it to one single display, and that's done by holding down the back button. Some activities may have audio, and you have volume controls on the top and bottom. But the buttons you mainly use are the back button closest to your nose, the OK or action button, select button, closest to your ear on the left-hand side. On this side is kind of a keypad, control pad that you can use to go up and down menus and whatnot. It's kind of and the middle one, if you tap that, that would be kind of an OK feature when you're in those menus. You can see in the presentation, and the presentation should be displayed at your the front of the classroom, or if not, there will be flyers for it detailing other controls. Depending on what kind of activity you're trying to use, the controls will vary slightly. Now, since you're seated, when you want to look around, you can look around with the helmet, much like this. You can look around at things. But if you want to spin around, like you want to spin around in your view, if you just tilt your neck like this, or like this, you can rotate around in place. It's a feature because these are designed to be used at a desk. You're not going to walk around. Do not walk around with these. That is a tripping hazard. But that's just the basics of these helmets. To activate them, you just put them up to your face and they will turn on automatically. To put them on standby, remove them from your face, the screen will go black. If you need to power down the VR helmet at the end, don't do this unless prompted to, you will hold down the power button. It will ask you, are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to turn off or reboot? And then you use this side here, the right side, to do the controls and tap that center part to turn off the helmet. But in general, you might be passing the helmet to another classmate, and that may not be an issue. So, in any case, I do hope this helps. Please be safe with the VR helmets, and have a good one. Until later.